Many people want to do different things in their backyard, but they often put off their projects because of the planning, the time it takes, and a man named Ray Martin had a great idea for his backyard. Instead of planning for months and years, he got to work. First, he dug a huge hole in his backyard. While he was digging this hole, his neighbors thought he was crazy. Now they are jealous of him. We'll tell you why in a moment. First, press the like button to help our channel grow. Unused shipping containers are often thrown away, but their owners would rather sell them than throw them away. When Ray saw a 20 container for sale online at a bargain price, he decided to buy it. The container would form the body of his project. After buying the container, he started to realize his idea. When the container arrived, he sealed the doors on the entrance side. He put a single door on the other side. He did this because he wanted to permanently seal one side of the container. That way nothing could get in or out, especially not water. As for the other door, he installed a door that looked like a normal room door to get in and out of the container. When the container arrived, Ray knew what the dimensions of the hole he was going to dig would be. He wanted it to be at least 1 meter deeper than the height of the container. To make sure the container was well supported, he filled the bottom of the hole with about 6 inches of gravel. He chose gravel both because he wanted a soft bed for the container to lie on and because it would be permeable to the soil. And once Ray had the container bed ready, he realized how fast his project was moving. He had not expected things to go so smoothly. He had done DIY projects like this before, but none of them had taken shape this fast. He was very excited by the progress. Once the bed was complete, it was time to put the container into the pit. This was not something he could do on his own. He hired a septic company to put the container in the pit. It was not difficult for the septic company to move the container by crane. Of course, he had to pay for it, but it was cheaper than he thought. Once the container was in the pit, he made sure that there was at least 1 meter of space on each side. He made sure there was a few inches of space in front of the door. This space was necessary if he wanted to get in and out of the container. In front of the door, he dug a hole for the drainage pump. This equipment is used to draw water from fenced areas. Many people have a drainage pump in their basement to prevent the house from flooding. The next step was the concrete stairs down to the container. Because the pit was so deep, the safest way to reach the container would be down the stairs. Ray would have loved to build a secret elevator or something, but the stairs would have worked. He would no longer have to use a portable ladder. Once the stairs were built, the exterior work was almost done, except for one thing. Ray made 2 well-sectioned beams. He made sure they were flush with the stairs and the top of the container. These would provide a kind of support. Without this support, the building would not be safe. The roof would be unsupported. After making the first sections, he went on to build the roof. He needed extra support beams to do what he had planned. He placed a heavy piece of metal on the frame. It was strong enough to hold Ray's wife. All these were the first stages of the roof. Ray knew how much more work was needed, but having come this far, he decided to continue without interruption. He knew he had to leave the area above the stairs open and that he needed rebar for support. The exterior of the bunker was finally starting to take shape. Ray built the roof with concrete bricks because he wanted it to be as secure as possible. He drilled a 30-centimeter ventilation hole in the front and back. This would allow fresh air to get into the container. After everything was finished, he poured concrete over the area to make a permanent roof. The roof was perfect. After concreting the roof, he added more concrete bricks at the entrance. He wanted to make sure the whole structure was strong. After the concrete had dried, Ray removed the supports. Then he poured soil around. He was going to plant grass in the area above the container. Finally, it was time to fill the shelter. He decided to fill it with wine. So Ray had a wonderful homemade wine cellar. Ray's neighbors thought he must have gone crazy during construction, but they were shocked by the result. Ray is not the only one who has built an underground cellar. There are people all over the world building their own cellars. It's a lot of work, but the results are amazing. If you had a cellar in your backyard, what would you use it for? Let us know in the comments. Subscribe for more videos.